Man, it's hard to believe they made it this far north. Wow. Hey, namaskar everyone. How are you? Hopefully everybody's been doing fantastic. Listen, if you're new to the channel, thanks for stopping by and checking it out. I hope you're going to stick around. If you're already a subscriber, thank you and welcome back. Now, as always, welcome back means we are on another adventure. And that also means that you're going to want to know where we are and what we're doing. So, where are we? We are in Ohio, Wellsville, Ohio. And I was about to say that our West Virginia adventures are over because my last few videos took place in West Virginia. But that is not true. Although our adventure is not in West Virginia today, I will mention it because Wellsville is a small town. It's a river town. It was founded in 1797 by William Wells. And it is on the Ohio River. And across that Ohio River is West Virginia, Newell, West Virginia. I believe that's still Newell, West Virginia across from, yeah, that's Newell, West Virginia over there. But what are we doing in this small river town today? What's the adventure? Well, if you're talking about river towns, flooding is gonna come up in conversation, right? Which leads us into the adventure today of what we're gonna do. I want to show you the Wellsville flood wall, but not only the flood wall. We are going to do one of those little small town walks like sometimes we do, and I'm gonna show you some of the murals in town, maybe find some other historic coolness around Wellsville. Just a nice morning walk through a small river town. I think you'll enjoy it. It's rich in history, and we're going to talk about some of it and show you some of the sights Wellsville has to offer. So, if you're ready for today's adventure, I suggest you get off the couch, you get ready, and let's go. We are right here. Right here. That is fantastic. Gotta go. Oh, shoot. Look at all of them. I think they're ready to kick my ass. Harden saliva. You're okay. You're okay for watching my channel.
Jesus, God, Mamma Mia, look what we got.
Shh. I said there's people still sleeping. Calm down. We're gonna go. We're gonna go. I told you she was afraid of bridges.
Do not. Stop it now.
That is the starting point of the trail. I guess. I don't know. You can start at the beginning or you can start at the end. I don't think it matters where you start at. But wherever you start, that's your starting point. Oh, shit. That's why I tell you, if anybody's looking for an HJ, this is the spot. Take a sip. History. Better Malanga. So we know that Wellsville was founded in 1797. Now that being said, I do have to speak up on that because a lot of these towns that we go to, a lot of these areas that we talk about, we hear dates of, hey, it was founded in this year, it was founded in that year, whatever. But there were people in these areas before they were founded. As a matter of fact, here in Wellsville, in this whole area, the Iroquois were here. But now that that's out of my system, a little fun fact, I guess, that I wanted to mention was that if we go back to 1770, George Washington and William Crawford, now George Washington would have been younger. They actually came through this area and they surveyed the Wellsville area. So I kind of thought that was like a little fun fact, being that we knew who it was founded by and when it was founded by. But if we go back even further, George Washington, as a younger man, actually surveyed this area. But like I said, there's going to be a lot of things I want to show you in Wellsville. They're in different areas, so we'll figure out how we're going to do this video. But right off the bat, as I wanted to show you here, we're at the American Legion Post 70, and there it is right there. Got some artillery guns out here, but I told you there's murals all around town. And here's our first one that we come up to. There's the American Legion Post right there. Wellsville Fire Department. There's another fire truck over there in the corner. Now here's the Veterans Memorial mural. It's a nice mural. Now I just noticed something here. That name right there. Keep that name in the back of your head. Whitaker. Just keep that name in the back of your head. Dedicated to all who serve. Yeah, Wellsville's, I guess, kind of like a walking town. I'm like kind of on the outskirts of downtown, but it's not big at all. I mean, you go around that corner, that turn, and you're gonna hit, I think, 3rd Street, and that takes you to Main and whatnot. Here we got the Palmia mural. Now they must still be painting them, because I remember that one, and then this one came about, and now this one here. So I don't know who's painting it or how long it takes to paint, but they actually are probably gonna mural this whole wall and give it a title up there, I guess. But yeah, a lot of these towns, we're gonna walk up a little further because there's another memorial. Wellsville's filled with a bunch of memorials, a bunch of murals, and I'm gonna try to show you most of them. I'm not walking the whole town. We're gonna walk some of the historic parts of town. It's gonna be a good time. But these river towns, a lot of important people came through these towns, a lot of prominent people. You know, being that the river was right there, these were like transport hubs. You know, you had the river, and then when the railroad came to be about, that was another part of the transportation. So a lot of powerful people came through these little small river towns. Look at that. You know, our last videos were about cryptids, and there's Bigfoot right there. So we found Bigfoot right here in Wellsville. But yeah, a lot of prominent, important, powerful people came through these river towns. Let's talk about 1861. 1861, Abraham Lincoln actually came through here. He was going to his first presidential inauguration. He stopped here in Wellsville, and he spoke to a group of people in front of a hotel that was here in Wellsville called the Whitaker House. Remember I told you to keep that name, Whitaker, in the back of your mind? There it is. He spoke in front of the Whitaker House, and if I am correct, I think the further we get along in this video, I will be able to show you the Whitaker House site and plaque. Now, so we know he came here and he spoke in front of some people, but also after he became unalive. There's certain words we can't say on YouTube, so I have to watch my wording. When he became unalive, his funeral train also came through Wellsville. So I told you, Wellsville's rich in history, as a lot of these small towns are. But there is our next stop that I think we're gonna check out. This is the Wellsville Honor Roll. And I believe this is for a bunch of loud cars down here in Wellsville. But I believe this is a memorial for all the people who are serving, who did serve in the wars, are on this memorial. The Wellsville Honor Roll. So we're gonna go check that out a little bit, because a lot of people that watch my videos, maybe you know somebody on here. Yeah, Wellsville Honor Roll. Those who served. And I'll just kind of do this like this, and you can pause it, read it, pause it, read it. Yeah, these are all the names. When I first seen honor roll, I hope you can see, I hope that comes out. I hope you can see it. Let me see if I can see it in my, you might be able to make out some of the names, or you might be able to make the names out on these. I know I'm trying to get that all in, but I think if you pause it and you zoom in, you'll be able to get some of the names. I don't know what's behind here. Now that's not the Ohio River right there. Now look at that, we can see the mural wall. That is the main reason I wanted to do this video, for that flood wall right there. There's a bunch of murals on it, and we're gonna check that out. But that, I believe that's Yellow Creek over there. But yeah, here is, yeah, when I was gonna say, when I first seen this, I didn't know exactly what this was. I seen honor roll and I was like, man, how do they keep up with that? You know what I mean? Like school honor roll, but that's not exactly what it is. This is for people who served. Yep, little small town of Wellsville. But we are talking about people that came through here. We can talk about William Jennings Bryan in 1896. I like that wall. I can't wait to get over there. 1896. He was another president, well, presidential candidate. He came through here, and what he did was what was known as the presidential whistle stop campaigns. When he was coming through Wellsville, the train stopped, and other people did it as well. But what would happen is the train would come through a certain area. This one, so it was Wellsville. The train would stop, and that person would speak. Told you, a lot of loud cars and trucks here in Wellsville. But that person would speak from the back of the train. I'm guessing the caboose. And that was known as a whistle stop campaign. Wellsville Tigers, state runner-up 1994, 2001, 2011. What do they got going on there? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're coming up. It gets busy over here because this is the exit for 7. Route 7. We'll actually talk about that for a little bit too when we get further up the road. Yeah, we're getting closer to that mural wall. I've actually never got out and looked at this wall. I have been down here and I watched the artist paint this wall, and it took her quite some time. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I think I was delivering beer back then when the artist was painting this. And Gina Hampson, I believe what it was. She was out of Hanoverton, which is, I don't know, which is about a half hour maybe from here. Now, looks like brick, doesn't it? Wait till we get up there and I'll show you. But yeah, here's, I believe this is Yellow Creek. I just think, man, this water, we'll talk about the flood in a while. when we get up here closer to the wall. Or we could talk, you know what, we might as well talk about it right now. Yeah, I've never stopped and got out and looked over here. This is like a little, I guess, park or whatever, you know. So in 1936, yeah, 1936, that was like the main flood that gets talked about down here in Wellsville. It was 1936. The river breached, I believe it was at 56 feet. Most of the town was underwater here. The next year, 1937, it flooded again. So in 1938, they built the flood wall. 95 feet long, I believe this is. I always get nervous when I'm looking at the GoPro because it doesn't look like it's coming out as colorful as I want. But oh well. But we're gonna check this out. We're gonna get up and close and check some of the murals up here out, the paintings. And yeah, look at that. Now, I told you this, it looks like a brick wall, right? This isn't brick. This is all painted on. This is all painted on. This was actually just a gray wall. I don't even think you can see no remnants of the, it's just a bare gray wall is what this was. So the brick is all painted on. These murals were all painted. I'm kind of excited to check this out personally, and it's been years since I've actually seen this painted. So they have the mural and a description, which is good because I'm not from down here. I don't know, you know, the buildings, what was here in the past. I'm sure what's cool with some of these towns, you can find somebody that lives here that knows everything about everything and anything that happened in the town. Every small town, there's that one person that knows absolutely everything. Go to Mingo Junction, there's somebody there that knows about Mingo Junction. Go to Toronto, somebody knows Toronto. Wellsville, I'm sure somebody knows about Wellsville. But there's the Central Federal Savings Building. So 1892. Huh, okay. For all who have made the ultimate sacrifice. These are nice murals. So yeah, I'm gonna stop by each one so you can pause them and look at it. DeVore House, Underground Railroad. Ah, this is probably one of the most busiest, prominent places that were part of the Underground Railroad right here in Wellsville. So that right there is no surprise, and I actually love this painting. I really like this. This is great. So you could tell it's probably nighttime. They're trying to escape, probably West Virginia. And wow, that just hits, man. I love art. Art makes you feel things, you know. And this right here, wow. Look at that, he's guiding them in. Hurry up and get in there. Hurry up and get in there. Wow. Immaculate Conception School. And there's the description down at the bottom. Yeah, some of these I don't know. So all these are actually, you know, obviously history of Wellsville. Now this right here, see, I can't place it. I'm sure somebody from down here. Is this here? Like, is this what this area that we're at right now? Is that what this is? Boy, that sun is coming down right where that sun is. So I see a memorial over there. This might be along the river, maybe. Huh. Okay. Plant the Potters. So the Potters are East Liverpool Potters. So the Tigers are playing the Potters, and that's what that means. Plant the Potters. Beat the Potters. There's the band. That's cool. Wellsville High on there. Got all the people. Wow, what an awesome wall. I mean, you know, tragic that you have to build a flood wall, but the wall itself is awesome. You know, the murals on here. So Preza's shoe shop. Yeah, I'm not from down here, so if you are, you probably know these, but there he is inside the shop, the shoe shop. Johnny's lunch, air conditioned. That must be Johnny. Must be Johnny. Everybody's having a good time in there. Try our lemon blend. Probably got some historic, you know, train pictures coming out of Wellsville. Now, okay, I gotta be careful here. This right here, man, this gets all ruined because of the water, but oh man, almost tripped. But these are, if anybody knows who some of these people are, you know, let me know. Or maybe it's just maybe those are all people from the Historical Society. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know anybody from down here. I mean, I know people from down here, but I don't know any important people from down here. I don't live down here. I come here all the time for work and stuff like that. But yeah, so what I think we'll do is we'll cross the street and we'll go check out the other murals on the other side. And yeah, these are, yeah, I remember coming down here. I worked for Superior Beverage at the time, and I would come down here, and I remember watching the lady paint, the artist paint these scenes. So very cool, very cool. I actually, after all these years, I actually get to come out and walk and see the paintings on the wall. Man, that sun's bright, but we'll get through it. I'll get up here to block that sun out maybe. So, Wellsville Roundhouse. The Wellsville Roundhouse. The River Museum, I think on our walk we very well may pass this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I've actually not walked the town before. I've been through it. And I can't remember, because that's going to be on River Street. I guess it's not on Main Street. It's the one by the river, so I'm assuming River Street. There's the high school. They look like they're getting ready to canoodle there after they study. Wow. Nick's Pizza. Pizza by the slice. There's the 1954 Wellsville High School football schedule. Wow. Look at that. Hey, we just passed theirs. There's the American Legion Post 70. We have just went past there. That's where we started our video at. Drill Team Firing Squad. Wow. Man, this wall is pretty, man, it's pretty long. McDonald's School. At 3rd and Lisbon. Is this, I think we passed that maybe? I'm trying to, see, I know the new buildings. I don't know if that's right at the corner where we're going or not. Doesn't look like that anymore, but. All right. Here's the Hillsdale and Rio Grande. Bevo Francis. Okay, yeah. I'm not into the history of the basketball, but I do know that he scored a heck of a lot of points. It was so crazy. He set the record for the most points scored in one game, 113 points. Still holds the record today. Wow, how awesome is that? Safeway taxi. I'm trying to stay out of the sun so you can see the things. Henry Allen House. There's the River Museum. Stop that and read that if you want. Riverview Hotel. Wow. Jim's Hideaway Bar. Hanging out, drinking a Michelob. Got the gun on his, in the cowboy boots, riding his bike with the helping wheels in the back, training wheels. Is that the Union soldiers? Is that what that is? Civil War. Now, is that Pretty Boy Floyd? I think it is. Yep, the capture of Pretty Boy Floyd. Now, Pretty Boy Floyd, I believe we might not see another mural of one of his buddies, but Pretty Boy Floyd was a violent bank robber, is what he was. But he was well known. Ah, here it is right here. Adam Ricchetti. He hung with Pretty Boy Floyd. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. All right, so I think what we're gonna do is we'll get to the other side and we'll check the other side of the wall. This is, I hope this ain't a crazy long video, but I don't know. But yeah, let's get to the other side of the wall and check out the other murals. All right, we made it to the road, and I guess you can go down there, and there's a there was a pavilion and stuff down there. So yeah, pretty cool, pretty neat. But here's this side over here. Here's another one in Wellsville Station. I think they got some over here too. Yeah, there's like the train station. You would go buy your ticket. Now there is Abe Lincoln right there. He's on his whistle stop campaign. Of course, we know that he spoke in front of the Whitaker house. But here, Lincoln arrives to Wellsville Station. So that's pretty neat. Pretty neat. I like how they have you, but I find it amazing though that this is all painted on. This is not brick. So let's cross the road and check out these last few murals over here, and then we'll go down that way. Well, actually, we can talk about that statue right there, but class of 1949. Wow. Okay, let's check this out. St. Rocco's Festival. Now, I don't know anything about Rocco's Festival, St. Rocco's Festival. I think is it an Italian festival, maybe? I don't know. I'm not sure, but it looks like everybody's having a good time right there. Is that Rocco? They're drinking their jug over there. They're playing in the back. They got the carousel right there. Yeah, I don't know anything about Rocco's Festival. But here's old Main Street right there. We will be walking down Main Street in a little bit. Got the old Schlitz sign up there. Trolley car even. Wow. I will be able to show you this. And we'll probably be going there. After this little section that I show you here. But that is the Bottleneck Kiln. And I guess I didn't know that, but I guess the rock right there is Indian Head Rock. I'm gonna have to look at that when I'm driving or when we go by there to see if that still resembles. I see what they're talking about because of right there, Indian Head Rock. I told you, you know, before it was founded, who did I say was here? The Iroquois. That's right. Ohio presidents. The Delta Queen, oh my goodness, the Delta Queen, old riverboat. The Liberty Theater. Looks like they're showing Treasure Island. This is the Riverside Presbyterian Church, 1831. I know the glare is crazy on that because of the sunlight coming out of the trees, but I assure you that I believe I will be able to go past this as well, and way better when you see it when you're standing in front of it. I promise you that. Cool. Tasty Freeze. And what's this one here? This just has, it's a park of some sort. There's, you know, the residents, revitalization committee. Maybe that's who they are. That's the committee. We must be standing right here because I see the bridge, Yellow Creek. All right, so that was the mural wall. This may be a pretty decently long video, but hey man, there's a lot of stuff. We're taking a walk. Let me go show you this statue here. We'll talk about this statue here for a minute. This is the boy in the boot. The boy in the boot. Now, this isn't the only statue of the boy in the boot. The boy in the boot, there's a lot of statues. There's a lot. Different countries. I believe there was one in Sandusky, Ohio, if I remember correctly. The boy in the boot, this should be a fountain. There should be water that comes out of his boot. Obviously, the fountain's not working. I wish it was because it'd be cool. Obviously, he has a hole in his boot. He's barefoot on the right leg. Some people, well, we'll start off by saying nobody really knows the origins of the boy in the boot. Some people say that he was an Italian newspaper boy that drowned. Some say that he was a little drummer boy that was getting water for some of his fallen comrades. And then some say that he was a young firefighter that was part of the bucket brigade, but he was using his boot. Obviously has a hole in it, but who knows? Nobody knows the meaning. Nobody knows why. It's just something to talk about. So all in all, that's pretty cool. But keep in mind, this is not the only boy in the boot there is here. Of course, this one here, it has, I don't think this is the original one either. I think there was another one. This has been vandalized. It has been ruined by the flood. It's been in storage, but here we go. The boy in the boot, it's here for you to look at. I just wish the fountain was going. And then here is the 9/11 memorial. Okay, so there's the mural. The boy right behind the boy in the boot. There's the other side. So okay, let's go down a little further and I'll show you something else. So remember on the mural wall, I showed you that I think it was a Marathon gas station in the mural. I think it was this, because this is 3rd and Lisbon, so I think it was that building over there. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, a lot of history of Wellsville, but I got something else to show you. This is really cool. We seen it on the mural. There is the bottle kiln. I believe this is like 41 feet tall. This is cool. It's maintained by the Historical Society here. This was part of the Acme craft pottery, and in the 20s it was. So in the 1920s, this was part of Acme craft pottery. This wouldn't have been like this is now. This bottom part, the bottom part of this would have been like in a shed, and then the top would have been like open air. The bricks were different because the bricks outside were made different because of the elements. This is really neat. Now I'll get up a little closer and we'll go check it out. I just want you to see it while we talk about it. Eventually ODOT purchased this, which is the Ohio Department of Transportation, because they were doing construction on Route 7, the highway right there. The people of Wellsville saved this. It did not come down because this right here is an awesome landmark of Wellsville. I'm glad it stayed. I'm sure the people are glad it stayed. But here it is. Let's get up a little closer to this. I'll walk around it. Like I said, this would have actually, the bottom half would have been like in a shed for it. But man, this is cool as heck, right? Old bottle kiln. Yeah, look inside there. I don't know if you can see it or not. They have the gate on it. Too bad you couldn't go in, because I surely would. Look at that, like turnbuckles up in there holding it together. Yeah. I don't know what you can see and not. Like the sun's beating right on me, so I can't see. Well, let me see. Maybe that'll make a difference. Okay, walk around. There's like some vents. I wasn't a bottle kiln operator, so I don't know. Obviously this would be for different air in the fires to make it hotter inside. Wow, check that out. How cool is that? Now I'm going to tell you a little ghost story about this. Being that we're in spooky season, I'll tell you a little ghost story. If you come here on a cold night, a cold winter night, and well, the sun's over there, so I don't want to point this at the sun, but if you come here on a cold winter morning, or I said night, a cold winter morning, if you come here and you position yourself where the sun is touching the top of the kiln, you will see the silhouette of a woman's head come out of the top. Because back in history, there was a young lady who was made unalive, and she was thrown into the kiln, and that is said to be her spirit. So, little spooky story down here in Wellsville. Is it true? I don't know. If you're from Wellsville, let me know if you ever came here and you seen the spirit of the woman that was thrown into the kiln. Yeah, this is really cool. Look at the tree coming out of it. I know it's hard to wow, look at that. So yeah, the old bottle kiln was kept. The town saved it, and it's still here as a landmark in Wellsville. But what we're gonna do is, we're not done yet. I'm gonna go up a little further, and we're gonna walk around a block. I think I'm gonna walk from Lisbon. We'll go down to maybe 6th Street and walk along the river and see what we can see. But yeah, I think that's what that was. I think that was the old marathon on the mural wall. So yeah, super cool. All right, so here we are on I believe this is Main Street. There's the Wellsville Alumni Center. That house, I'm not sure. That has to be some kind of historic meaning to it. I'm not sure what that house is, but it looks cool nonetheless. And it's right there's the Ohio River. And I told you I wasn't going to talk about West Virginia, but West Virginia's on the other side, so we gotta mention it at least. So yeah, I don't know what that house was at one time, but this is Main Street right here. So here's some other murals. So Frankenberry, that almost sounds like spooky season. There's City Hall. Don't know what bridge that is. Don't know what bridge that is. I don't know. Another little mural there. W.C. Bunting. Ice cream. Yeah, see, it's cool. Look at this building though, man. Look at that. He got the wooden floors underneath. Man, a lot of history, man. A lot of history. Look at that. Very cool, right? So let's keep walking down. And I don't know what's gonna come up first. I kind of know where certain things are here. I do, but I don't. I do know that I'm gonna walk down to like where the Pizza Hut is, and that's where we're gonna turn, and we're gonna go down River Street. And I don't even know if I got those names right. It has to be Riverview over there by the river. But man, that sun is kicking. Look at that building. Looks like it caught on fire up top. There's some more murals over there by the Eagles Club. Maybe we can yeah, see the different the architecture up there. Wow. Let's cross and we'll go look at these murals over here. Well, I'll tell you what, there's one over here. I see one over here. The Tigers. Nick's Pizza. Got a tiger and he's eating the pizza. Looks like he even took a bite out of it. Have you had one? Have you had a hot piece lately? It's kind of reading some of the things on here. Love it first bite. Love it first bite. Bite it, you'll love it. Had a hot piece lately. They talking about pizza? I don't know. I don't keep wanting to walk back and forth, but I think we're gonna have to. Oh, check this out before I go across the street. Look at that. Look at that. Nick's Pizza. And you look in there, he has all kind. They're not open yet, but he has all the paintings and stuff of the. I think I even seen the potters in there. Yeah, look at the. There's that building that I said it looked like it caught on fire over there. But here's some other murals here. Busy Bee Lounge. So I'm looking at this right here, okay? Check it out. We got the ice cream. We got Busy Bee Restaurant, the lounge, the smokehouse, the Bolero Cafe, and this here, I don't know if that's. So there's Busy Bee. There's the Busy Bee, which is here. And then right next to it is the ice cream. And I don't know, is some of this gone or whatnot, because it doesn't look the same over there now. Maybe it changed. I don't know. And here's this mural here. And a lot of people don't like this one nowadays. I mean, back in the day, you know, it was probably, you know, your home and stuff, whatever. But I think originally, the sailor just grabbed the woman, didn't know who the woman was, and somebody took a picture of it. I think that's the story. So that's why people don't like it now, because that was forced upon her. Is that the right story? Because I've heard that. So if it is, that's why people don't like that picture. But it is a historic you know, picture turned into paintings and whatnot. So here is, this area, because I'm seeing the Eagles, which is this over here. There's the trolley car, Saxon Super Serve. Yeah, pretty sweet. All right, let's keep walking down. That used to be a drive-through right there. I remember when they built that and opened that up. Crazy. The Ohio River. Yeah, look at the architecture on these buildings though, man. Look at that. Steiner. Wow, it's the VFW all over there. Okay, I believe if we go down here, downtown on Main, I'm thinking this is the way. Like I said, I haven't walked the city, drove here quite a while, and there it is. I do see it. So I'm going to be able to show you the site of the Whitaker House, which was a hotel. But they just got done redoing this, actually. I was watching them do this a few weeks ago. But there's the gazebo. Now, here we go. Oh man, I should have brought chalk. I could have put my sign up there. Now, I don't know if this building was the hotel or not. I'm not sure. Like I said, I'm not from down here. I have no idea. But this right here, I was telling you about the Whitaker House. And there it is. This is the site of the Whitaker House. Abraham Lincoln, but there were some others. Garfield, Andrew Johnson. Abraham Lincoln. I told you the story that he came here when he was coming here for his first presidential inauguration. He spoke to people right here in this spot, and that's a cool plaque. Just think though. You're right here by the transportation hub. Prominent, important, powerful people coming right through here. Like I said, I don't know if the building was the hotel. I'm guessing not. It could have been here for all I know, or I don't know. I have no idea. All I know is we found the site of the Whitaker House. So we're gonna keep rolling down. Oh, you know what? No, we're not gonna keep rolling. Let me tell you another historic thing that happened here at the Whitaker House. Now, John Hunt Morgan. If you don't know that name, then you don't know about Morgan's raid. John Hunt Morgan, he was a general in a Confederate army during the Civil War. This area here actually even a little further up. He surrendered in West Point, which is, I don't know, 10 miles north of here. Which, speaking of that, that is where I may end my video. I may end at where John Morgan surrendered, and that's where we'll surrender our video. I think that's what we're gonna do. But John Hunt Morgan, him and his troops, this area was the farthest northern area to be reached by Confederate soldiers. West Point is where they surrendered, but John Morgan was brought to the Whitaker house, and they were treated like criminals more than military surrenders, but they were treated like criminals. But he stayed at the Whitaker house, and they treated him okay. They treated him with, you know, respect. And the next morning he was to be put on a train. He was to go to prison in Columbus. Before leaving, he gave his sword to the owner of the Whitaker house because of the way he was treated by the hotel. That sword of John Morgan is still in Wellsville today. As far as I know, it is at the Wellsville Historical Society. How cool is that? History is freaking awesome, right? So yeah, the farthest point, this a little bit further than this, go about 10 more miles, that is the furthest, the farthest north that the Confederate Army breached into the north. So a lot of history here, but I think we're gonna keep rolling. There's some other stuff we can walk and see, but yeah, the Whitaker house and the gazebo. I love walking through these small towns. And if you didn't notice, like all throughout the town, the whole town, they have all these military banners and such of people. But downtown on Main, wow, look at all the homes. They're all historic, man. Look at that. That one's pink. I believe people are still in them. But here is the little park right here. Imagination Park. I don't know, it says not to walk underneath ladders, but we're gonna do it anyway. Check out the park. Let's see, here's some people that right okay. All right. Cool. Okay.
He's upstairs, baby. Just wait a minute, okay?
What? Dad,
What's happening, man?
No, not too much.
Dad.
What on it?
Yeah, look at all of it. They just don't make stuff like that anymore. All the moldings and stuff. Yeah, so I'm assuming there would have been a building there. I like looking at the names of different buildings too. Brannon. The up there, AD 1905. Coat block. Tattoo shop. Yeah, just that everything, it's still, they're still here. All the historic buildings are still here. I see something pretty cool. We'll get up here. Yeah, a little bit further. I think I'm gonna go down 6th. What's happening, guys? Look what we got here. They must have went to Home Depot. Slacks Antique Shop. Check it out. Flax Antique Mall with the 12-foot skeleton right there. Who would have thought we would have seen a 12-foot skeleton down here in Wellsville? And we can do some window shopping. There's an old Northwestern vending machine. Santa Claus. Look at that sign right there. You know what? I think we should go in here and I'll show you. I'll show you a little bit of inside here. This ain't what the video is about, but this was an old bank. And there's the hours. But this place is super, super cool inside. It's awesome. St. Francis. Yeah, it's St. Francis right there. I actually need that. I'm looking for a nice St. Francis. How are you? Oh, look at that. Right when you walk in. Yeah, look at this. So if you've never been down here, even if you have been to Wells, you need to check this place out. People can bring their stuff and sell in here, but there is all kind of cool stuff in here. It's awesome. Yeah, look at this. I'll show you a little bit of it. Look at that. Ooh. Oh, check this out. No way. Wow. This is awesome. This is cool. Uh-oh. I see I might have to spend some money down here. I might have to spend some money. I do, because I need this. Wow. And I hear music, so hopefully we can get through this without any copyright claims. Yeah, I'm not going to stop everywhere, but oh, look, there's a dino. No way. Oh, man. Sweet. Sweetness. Slate. Signs. Look at this, man. Oh, this is great. And sometimes, I do gotta say, sometimes when I go into places and I hear music, I gotta talk and say stupid stuff sometimes just to blend out the music. But look at this. I want to be real quick because I do want to get on, but I thought that this would be I like that. O'Hara. Wow. Okay. That's cool. That's awesome. That is awesome. I think oh man. Wow. This is awesome. This is cool. I think I actually had that. I remember having that. I do. Wonder how much this is, because I need, oh, not for sale. Okay, well, I'm not getting that. I'll show you a little bit more. Yeah, I think Mindy missed out today. She had to go to work, so I think she would have liked coming down here. She's never been down here.
How you doing?
Hey, not too bad. How are you?
Pretty good. First time in?
I've been in here a long time ago.
Okay.
Not a long time ago, but I've been back. Never really ventured through the whole place.
Okay.
But this is an old bank, right?
Yeah. Don't forget we have this. Well, you just came from the one basement. We have two basements. There's another one that they're not connected.
Oh, okay.
And then in the back corner there, we have a new indoor plant store too.
Oh, okay. And you're the owner?
Yeah, Ryan.
Okay, Jim. Nice to meet you.
Where are you from?
Youngstown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, so I was like, I'm gonna do Wellsville, like
Awesome.
little walkthrough.
Thank you.
So,
I appreciate that.
no problem, man.
And this is Crystal over here if you need any help.
How you doing, Crystal?
Okay.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they have some really, really cool stuff in here. Wow. Music, music, music. So we'll be real quick. This looks like the music room right there. Definitely gonna have to bring her back in here. Got some vintage. That is cool. Okay, I might have to. Yeah. There's Pretty Boy Floyd right there. Some Star Wars figures. Boba Fett. Looks like those are original ones because he has the snake still. Cool. Wow. Oh yeah, this is cool. Oh man, I can see where I could just spend all my paychecks in here, I think. Uh-oh, yep, this is where Mindy will be. I'm gonna have to bring her down here. I'm gonna have to bring her down here. Wow. Definitely gonna have to bring her back. I don't know if I've seen everything in here. That's employees only. Got the arrowheads. Check those out. Yeah, we didn't go back here. There's some casting. There's the boy in the boot.
I have it. It's my first time.
Look at this. How cool is this? I'm glad I could show you this. Like I said, if you, maybe you've never been to Wellsville. So what you should do is take that river drive, because you'll go through a bunch of small towns. A lot of my viewers are from Youngstown. So keep following the river, hit these small towns, and this is a stop you definitely have to make in here. Wow. Oh, they even got cards. Got some cards there. Oh, there it is. I was looking for that. That's what was making a noise. What's that? Wow. We'll go down there too. I'll show you down there. But try to show you all the rooms in here. My goodness, it's everywhere. It is everywhere. Jordan flights. They ain't gonna fit me. I don't like the color though. Not my style. It's the Ohio Birdie up there. We were just back in there. And all this cool stuff. Plus, you're in an old bank as well. Wow. Okay, let's go down. Oh, look at that, they have these clowns pictures. Wow. Okay, let's go down here in this one and check out down here. Oh, there you got old pictures. I love old pictures. All the Coke stuff. I get in trouble looking at that. I think this goes around too. Got some toys. Spawn figures. There's an old table. I know a lot of people like that stuff. Man, this is great. This is great. Makes me feel like I'm at the Trans-Allegheny Lunatic Asylum. Go check that video out. Oh man. Whoa. This is cool. You know what? I'll tell you. I know a lot of people like the flea markets and stuff like that, and like, you know, different antique shops and stuff. This one is really cool. Like I go into some and it's like, I like this and like that. I think I kind of like almost everything in here. So this kind of reminds me of the bomb shelter a little bit in Akron. A lot of clowns around here. Big clown theme. This is great. This is great. Wow. Oh, I see something else that's really cool. Well, look at the old pictures they got, man. Wow. Look at that. I have something like this at home. I have a bride, a headless bride, and she holds her head, which is cool. So, wow, some old treasure hunting machines. Wow. This is awesome. So, yeah, let's get back upstairs and we'll finish our walk. Wow, this is awesome. Yeah, how cool is that? So this was Slacks down here in Wellsville. Hey, it was nice meeting you. Crystal, right?
Yes.
Okay, it was very nice meeting you. This place is awesome.
Thank you.
Wow, that's great.
I think that's my favorite room.
Yeah, this is everything. I was saying, I go to a lot of flea markets and stuff like that, and you know, antique stuff.
Right.
And you go through and it's like, I like that. And, that's cool. I think there was everything in here. It's like, whoa.
And he has it set up.
So everything catches your eye here.
Yeah.
This was cool. My girlfriend would love, she was working today, otherwise, yeah, she would have been in here for a few hours. So I will be back.
Great.
I see where my paycheck's gonna be. No, I see some stuff in here that, I gotta get.
Right.
So, yeah, it was nice meeting you. I
too.
appreciate it. Which, your hours are on the door. Are you open?
Every day, 10 to 5.
Every day, even on Sundays? Wow, okay, every day. So, get off the couch. Like I say, get off the couch and let's go. So, it was nice meeting you. Thanks a lot for everything. All right, we'll see you soon.
Okay.
Tell me that wasn't cool, right? Wow. And there it is right there. It's Slacks Antique Mall, an old bank. And I don't know if this is part of that, but there's the 1906 sign. Yeah, well, this would be it, 1906, because this is all part of it. But yeah, this is where you want to go, right here. I might have, well, here's another one, 1891, founded 1891. Savings building, there it is right there. So we know it's a bank. That is cool how he has this set up. Wow, man. Dude. Open every day. You gotta get your butt down here and check this place out. Yeah. Mindy will love this place. Mindy will love that place. I was talking about the Presbyterian Church. We seen it on the mural, and I told you it's better in person. This is not it, but we are going to cross the street because I do want to show you something else. I think there was a truck that I seen down there. He has like an old box truck. I think it's Slacks Antiques down there. I wasn't gonna walk that far. There's nothing inside there. Wow. But here we go over here. It's the oldest bell in Wellsville. And I believe it was forged in 1871. That sound right? 1871? At the time it was forged, it was the largest bell in America. It's 44 inches in diameter. Let's see what it says here about it. There it is. One of the largest bells known to exist in the USA. So at the time when it was forged, it was the largest bell in America. So, and this was hidden, let me see. Yeah, it was hidden in the bell tower of this church, United Presbyterian Church, 1871. Masons. And then it was brought out here. Now, yeah, this is cool. Now, it was built, well, there it is, 1871. I didn't even see that. Cast by Fulton & Son, which were out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. like I said, this one was forged in 1871, 44 inches in diameter, was the largest one in America at that time. It's the oldest one in Wellsville. Now, if you look at the crown right there, so you have the bell, and then you have that crown right there, that crown. That is how you can tell a bell that was built by Fulton and Sons, because of that crown. That was known. That's how it was known. Look at that. I don't want to ring it, but look at this. Wow. I ring it and all of Wellsville will come after me. Like, what the heck's this guy doing ringing our bell? But there is the Mason sign. So we got to see a bunch of stuff today. Bunch of stuff. Let's cross the road one more time. I see the Pizza Hut that we're gonna turn at, and we're gonna do the river walk. And that church right back there might seem a little familiar of what we were talking about. That's the church that was on the mural. Look at these houses over here. The architecture, the columns. Look at that. I love old architecture like that. Man. Just the moldings and everything. Wow, look at all the ivy. You got the little courtyard back in there. And these towns, funny thing is about these towns, everybody knows each other in these towns. Everybody knows what's going on with you, but there's a lot of history. And you know, when we looked at the bottle kiln, I didn't look up to see if Indian Head Rock was there, but it looked like it was covered with trees and such, so I don't think so anyway. Now we could go down that way even further, but I think from this point on is like where the history is of Wellsville. So this is 6th Street right here, and we're gonna walk along the river. But if you go down that way, it goes to the other end of town. I was gonna say Gibby's, man, that's an old name. Yeah, that goes to the further part of town. The Ascension Church is down there, which I think is one of the oldest churches here in Wellsville. I don't know the dates on that, but I decided not to go that far. I just wanted to stay here. But look at these homes. Can you imagine? Can you imagine what it was like back in the day? You know, 1800s. What it was like in here. Just looking out. Wow, because there would have been a lot of happenings going on here. I told you this was a big hub for travel, you know, these towns like this. But yeah, look at the road, tree-lined street. You got the railroad track, you got the Ohio River. My goodness, man. Wow. This is great, huh? Look at that. Wow, how cool. You know what would be nice if a barge was going up river or down river. Yeah. Man, look at the homes. Oh, watch my foot. I almost fell. I stepped in a hole. I almost fell. But look at the tower up there, man. But there is the Presbyterian church I was talking about right there. That was the one that was on the mural, and I told you that it looks more spectacular. More spectacular when you see it in person, like that, or live, or however you want to put it. I don't think they're open, so we're not gonna even try to go inside. Or are we? I don't know. Let's Let's go check this. Well, there's a plaque over here anyway that we want to check out. Riverside Presbyterian Church. So I don't know where. I don't know if you can go in here or not. No. Okay, they must not be open. I missed the days. I'm gonna go walk in the grass over here, so I can show you the houses while we walk down a little bit. I think there's a monument that's down here still. Look at that, you can walk down and play on the railroad tracks if you want. There's another old building. You got the tower up top. I'll tell you what, if I had one of these homes, I would have a chair just sitting up there and just look out, especially if the barges come through. Like that lights up, that all lights up over there. There's gonna be lights all over the place, but just maybe a train comes through or whatever, but that would be awesome. But yeah, check it out, man. Wonder how long this video is right now. What, about 25 minutes? There's Slacks over there. We were just there. I don't know where the historical society is. I thought it was over here. I don't know what's further down that way. Told you I haven't walked this before. Drove through here, I just can't remember. Like when I'm working down here and I'm delivering, I don't go down this road. Too many low trees and stuff like that, so I wouldn't anyway. They got Mickey Mouse up in the window looking out. Yeah, but we'll go down around the corner, and I think there's a memorial up there that we'll go check out. And yeah, like I said, too bad a boat wasn't coming down or a train coming through. Maybe they do maybe somebody running for president will do a whistle stop. Who knows? Yeah, look at them. Can you imagine though? Tell me, can you imagine what this was like in the 1800s? Man, wow. That looks, I don't know if that's it or not. I thought there would be a plaque by the Historical Society. Yeah, I'm not sure. I really didn't investigate a whole lot before I come down here. I knew some of the stuff. I knew where some of the stuff was. I see, what is that? Let's check this out. Look at that. Check that out. That's awesome. That's awesome. And then cryptids, it's all about cryptids this month, we believe. And and Sasquatch right there. Very cool. Okay, back across the street. No cars coming. This is a really quiet street. I do see a tugboat over there though. Very cool, right? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe the Historical Society is back that way. I don't know. I'd like to go in it one day though and see the sword of John Morgan. I'm gonna have to do that. Maybe I'll do a short on that one or something, or just post some pictures when I go in there. So here's another memorial here to the veterans, World War II veterans. The Air Force. I like that Air Force symbol. Look at that, man. That's pretty neat. That's pretty cool. And that, I like how they have the stars and the stripes around that. Got the Coast Guard. Here's the plaque. You probably can't read it. The glare's probably crazy. There's that. Behind me, you got the gazebo. Wow. Civil War veterans. There's the GAR right there, yeah. All right, you are not forgotten. Let's see, what's that say? Wow, okay. Wow. What an awesome walk so far. Awesome walk so far. So I think what we're gonna do is I'm not gonna end the video here. What I'm gonna do, since we were talking about John Morgan, yeah, look, I love looking at the buildings, man. I want a cold Budweiser at my bar. Let's cross now. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm not going to end the video here. I want to go up. I think I'll drive to West Point. It's not far from here, and it's on my way home, kind of. I do have to get off the exit and go down a little bit. But I think I will take you to the surrender site. I think it was the cherry tree or something like that, where he surrendered under a tree or something. And I think that is where I will surrender my video. Look at that. Mountains in the back. So yeah, let's go a little bit further in this video. I'll talk with you when I get up to the site where he surrendered. Okay, we made it. It's right in the mist. A storm must have came through and knocked some trees down right here. But here is the site where John Hunt Morgan, surrendered. There's the sign. He was the general for the Confederates in a Civil War. So stop that and you can read it. Very, very interesting history. But here is the actual plaque. It's the spot where General John Morgan surrendered to the Union, the farthest point north ever reached by any Confederate troops. How cool is that? So this is where I'm going to surrender my movie, or my video. I want to thank everybody for coming on today's adventure. Hope you enjoyed that little walk through Wellsville and seeing where, history surrendered right here. So hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the channel, and until I see you on the next adventure, wherever that may be, better malenge.